I know I've given a lot of shit to Game Freak and Pokemon Sword and Shield, but I'm gonna take a moment in this video to focus on the few things that still make me proud about Pokemon these days. See, here's my thing. Pokemon's only redeeming value this day and age is definitely not its forever neglected and brainless single player campaign. It's not even a story in the Pokemon games. I mean, when was the last time we had a good story in a Pokemon game? Concerning RPG plots, there's just simply RPGs that do a far better job in that regard. You know, OGs like Final Fantasy and even my coveted Bravely Default. But that's neither here nor there, because the only redeeming quality in Pokemon games these days, I guess, is the competitive aspect of the games. But even more importantly than that is the quality of life improvements. Yeah, it can be argued that DLC isn't inherently evil, but when it's objectively the rest of the software in question and they have the audacity to actually charge for it, well, that's when it becomes a completely different and dishonorable story. Anyway, let's talk about this hidden ability capsule. Now, I know this is old news, pulled from the Pokemon hacker and shit poster. How's that for self-awareness? Because apparently there's this item that's supposed to, hold up, wait a minute. Did you see that? Scorbunny's ability changed. Its ability is now Libero. Now, I don't need to tell anyone that that's obviously Scorbunny's, Raboot's, and Cinderace's hidden ability, which is nothing more than another version of Protean. There's a lot of abilities like that going around. And if their only other ability, standard ability that is Blaze, then what does this mean exactly? Well, according to the data mine here, there is a hidden ability capsule that is to debut in the upcoming Crown Tundra DLC. This has so many magnificent implications. I remember a lot of things about hidden abilities, and they're nothing more than nightmares consisting of terrible execution, which tends to be Game Freak's shtick over the generations of Pokemon games. With all of your precious PokeTubers out there covering all of these leaks and rumors, which is mostly stuff people already know and allege, but really isn't anything confirmed, it's amazing that data miners' information isn't more lucrative, because it's much easier to get those clicks from reading some bullshit on 4chan, a Reddit post, a tweet, etc. So what about the hidden ability capsule exactly? As I said before, there are many fantastic implications concerning this item, and they can only be good. Logically speaking, you should know that there's no going back. According to the example right here, it changes one of a Pokemon's standard abilities, or their lone standard ability, into their hidden ability, if of course they have one. And seeing as how that there's already an ability capsule to switch between standard abilities only, and this is supposed to be the hidden ability capsule, once a Pokemon obtains its hidden ability this way, you better make damn sure that that's what you want for that Pokemon. The only other question is, how expensive and or tedious will this item's attainment be? But hey, I remember when hidden abilities were introduced in the 5th generation. Again, they had the worst execution. Only females could pass them down, and it took a whole other generation of Pokemon for genius Game Freak to extend that to genderless and male Pokemon. And if that wasn't enough, the same applied to breeding down the Pokeball that a Pokemon was caught in the 6th generation of Pokemon games. Only females were capable of doing this, and it once again took another generation for Game Freak to correct that by extending the ability to breed down the Pokeball the Pokemon was caught in to genderless and male Pokemon. That's just some fun trivia for you. And was Game Freak trying to be sexist here? But I digress. The best and most obvious implication of a hidden ability capsule is the fact that so many Pokemon with hidden abilities finally become accessible. And this was quite annoying. I poked around a bit. I'm not the greatest detective, clearly, but I was looking for a comprehensive list of all of the unreleased hidden abilities out there, and more specifically the Pokemon that you can't breed that possess them. Because another genius thing Game Freak did starting in 5th gen was give a lot of hidden abilities to Pokemon you can't breed, like legendary Pokemon. So is it registering yet? Whether it is or isn't, here's the thing. All of those crappy ass mystery gifts of old and giveaways in general that you have to momentarily be able to take advantage of, they become null and void. And hallelujah, if that doesn't strike a mighty blow for the quality of life cause, I don't know what does. Because with Pokemon like this, accessing their hidden abilities is nothing more than tedious, counterintuitive, and absolutely absolutely infuriating. Look at these 6 Pokemon, for example. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. Outside of the hidden ability capsule, the only way to get these Pokemon, if you didn't take advantage of some already extinct giveaway in the past, is through the virtual console versions of Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Transfer them to Pokemon Bank, then transfer them to Pokemon Home, and bam, you finally have each and every one of these Pokemon with their hidden ability. You can't soft reset for them outside of the games they're in, which doesn't contain any of their data, by the way. And what you see in the final product, whether it's Sun, Moon, Ultra Moon, Sword, and Shield, well, that's what the fuck you get. And outside of whether their hidden ability is better or not compared to their standard ability, especially you Zapdos, I remember Lightning Rod Zapdos. What the fuck were they thinking? Isn't the issue here is more so accessibility. Again, if Pokemon is good for anything these days, it's the quality of life improvements like this. And this is why I have nothing but praise for this hidden ability capsule. I mean, what took so fucking long? I don't think many people are going to be clamoring for a flame body Heatran over a flash fire one, but at least the option's on the table. The only problem is, of course, is that it comes inside of paid DLC. But beyond that, Pokemon like this finally become accessible with their hidden ability. Yeah, no one wants telepathy Tapus over the terrain setting ones. And I don't know what Joe is on, but why are we classifying the same type of Pokemon? Sub-legendary and legendary Pokemon? Who gives a fuck? They're all the same. You can't breed them. They require a ridiculous amount of steps to hatch if you were able to even breed them. And their BST is bizarre as fuck. Isn't that enough? But anyway, I guess honorable mentions also go to the fossil Pokemon as well. Yeah, every single one of these fossil Pokemon from the 1st generation all the way up to the 8th gen Pokemon just so happen to have hidden abilities as well. And again, outside of those tedious, annoying, and absolutely fucking stupid giveaways of the past that you pretty much have to be lucky enough to take advantage of, well, the hidden ability capsule will take care of them as well. Especially when the 8th gen fossils, I guess because they're hybrids, cannot breed. It's the exact same reaction I had once I realized that you couldn't breed both Unknown and the wild card Pokemon that you can breed with any other breedable Pokemon. Ditto. Again, my thoughts exactly. So yeah guys, spit out all of your thoughts below. Which one of these Pokemon, and any Pokemon for that matter, are you looking forward to finally gaining access to when it comes to this hidden ability capsule? Do you truly think telepathy Tapus are better than the terrain setting ones? Do you even realize that Incarnate Landorus's hidden ability Sheer Force, until this hidden ability capsule becomes available, isn't accessible outside of the Dream Radar app? Yeah, that $3 piece of shit on the 3DS. Whatever you're feeling, just drop it down below. And beyond that, Crown Tundra rumors and leaks withholding? I guess happy hunting when this thing finally becomes accessible. How's that for tangible information?